What's happening, everybody? T-Biz here. We've got some new Mythic Legions this week. This is from the All-Star Wave. Bought 3 of these figures. Waited a hot minute for them to come in. I mean, a really hot minute. And yeah, we're going to check out Lord Draguul. Before we get into the review, let's check out a little bit of his backstory. An ancient vampiric war hero harkening back to the days of Baron Volgar's rise, Lord Draguul has spent ages scheming to put himself in a position of power. When he was passed over in favor of Volgar's daughter Lucretia, a bitter Draguul chose to feign loyalty while surreptitiously continuing his pursuit of advancement. Lucretia, being quite aware of Lord Draguul's resentment, sought to keep him safely at arm's length by tasking him with the recruitment of soldiers in the Northlands. Unbeknownst to both Lucretia and Volgar, Draguul is secretly assembling a motley army of brigands and cutthroats who share his ultimate aim of overthrowing the vampiric kingdom. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty wicked backstory. There's actually more right there, but I'm not gonna read that. And here's a look at some more of the figures in previous waves. Yeah, let's go ahead and without any further ado, let's go ahead and rip this guy open. And here he is out of the box, folks. He actually comes with a mask to go over his helmet, which is cool. Kind of like a medieval, like if you've ever been to one of those medieval night type of dinner theater things or whatever, with the ride the horses and all that crap, and you get prime rib and a Pepsi. Yeah, it's kind of like a roided out version of one of those type of characters. We've got a cool cape. It's either a cape or a skirt or something. And a baggie full of a bunch of extra cool stuff. So let's go ahead and dip in further. And here he is with all of his stuff. And another thing about this figure, it pays homage to pretty much the Hordak from the Filmation design with the blue skin and stuff like that. And it's got a cool white vampire head. That is awesome. It's pretty much a bat, you know, like a vampire bat. But very cool, man. Really cool sculpt. Awesome stuff. And belt for, I guess, would be a sword, or he could carry a sword, but he doesn't have a sword, actually. He just has his axe, which is pretty rad. Always awesome accessories that come with these. He's got a crossbow, but with no bows or arrows. I think I actually have an arrow left from a figure that I sold years back that I still could use with this guy. Comes with an awesome shield. It's a crazy shield. But yeah, it's weird. I don't know. It's weird. I feel like he comes with a weird choice of weapons. You'd think with the shield like this, he would come with a spear or long sword or something like that, but no. You can just attach the handle to the back. He also has cool extra skull. That's pretty cool. I don't know if you just peg this on something or what. You can put it on something. I'm not sure what, though. We'll have to figure that out. It's got pauldrons. Big, like, guar type pauldrons. It's got the soft goods, little cape thing. So, yeah, use that to peg through the holes there. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and get this guy together. But before we do that, take a little closer look at him. And he's got a nifty, I don't know if this thing, yeah, it turns. Okay, this can pop off, actually. But I had to get it right. So a cool little dragon right on top of his helmet. The paint apps are rad on this figure. It's a nice light blue with some little bit darker blues in there. With great muscle definition and all those like different colors of blue and the wash and stuff. They kind of just blend in to really define the sculpt of his muscles. All that stuff. Get a good split. Nice knee bend, swivel. Pretty much all the good stuff. 4 horsemen, always really good stuff, man. These have been great figures for quite some time. I had a few of the first couple of waves, and I think I sold them, which was stupid, but yeah, he's got a weird neck thing going on. Let's go ahead and pop off his helmet. Ah, weird. Okay, that comes apart. So we're gonna have to check that out. So he's got like a separate neck piece. Yeah, okay, that's cool. That's easy cheesy. And then you just peg that back in, like so. And then you can get his vampire head on there. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Not bad at all. And yeah, it just does kind of look like Hordak a bit. That's pretty cool, man. Pretty freaking cool. Well, let's go ahead and, yeah, there's holes for the pauldrons to go on his back, so we'll have to go ahead and get that together. And another good thing about these figures, they do come apart, like at the waist and stuff like that, and the head and stuff. And yeah, they're pretty modular, so you can get, you know, the belt on and stuff like that. And it actually helps quite a bit. There we go. And I slid his crossbow right here on the belt, so you can slide it right in that loop so it can actually carry it. Another cool thing about this crossbow, it's like got a thread right here. So yeah, you can totally, it's like a real little crossbow. It's awesome, man. Really awesome. And I figured out the skull. It's got a hole right there, so you can just slide it right in there. And I guess that's supposed to pay an homage to Imp, I believe, the little character from She-Ra. Or Hordak's little demon imp. Yeah, this is a rad figure, man. Really cool. I didn't mess with this helmet too much. This is a cool helmet. I like it. I think it's kind of cool. Really old school, medieval, Renaissance festival type gear going. And then you can just snap that right on. So that's cool. You can have him with the helmet or without. I think right now I prefer him without. He looks really fierce. Really cool. It's got a groovy shield, got the crossbow. It's got a lot going on. Really a lot going on. And my figures, his joints are pretty tight, so yeah, that's not bad at all. Whoop. That does pop off pretty easily. But I guess if you wanted to, you could probably glue it. Maybe get some hot glue or super glue and glue that on, glue that skull on. Yeah, really great figure, man. Really cool. I'm so stoked. I'm going to review a couple more of these because I didn't buy the all-in on these, but I was cool just getting the few that I wanted to get. And yeah, man, just really good freaking detail. Beautiful. Especially on this loincloth thing right there. Leg sculpt. A lot of these characters borrow a lot of the same boots and stuff. Same gauntlets and stuff like that from certain other characters or previous other characters. But really cool, man. And man, his joints are super tight, which I like. I like the fact that he's not all like super loosey-goosey. So that's definitely a plus. And you got hinges right there and a swivel. And then a cut, I think, or a swivel right there. So you got like a lot of really good articulation. So it's always the plus side to Mythic Legion's figures. Just get him in some cool poses and stuff. Just think he'd be battling. But yeah, this figure's rad, man. Really cool. And you can sport them with or without like their pauldrons and stuff like that. You can have them just kind of down to bare basics. Or you could, have them just decked out with all their gear. Yeah, really, really rad figure, man. Man, definitely extremely fun figure. That's the thing about Mythic Legions. It's really hard to knock them. It's really hard to diss them. And they had a lot of problems last year with the whole, COVID coronavirus and their factories in China, all that. But they may do, man. And they have to. And there's a lot of fans. They have a big cult following. And there's a lot of fans that they had to, pretty much satisfy with these orders for these figures. And they came through, man, which is awesome. Four Horsemen are rad, dude. I mean, they've been sculpting toys, especially a lot of our favorite stuff, for whether it's like Spawn or classic He-Man classics and stuff like that, to, like Super 7 Ultimates, to, yeah, this stuff, man. They've done a lot of work throughout the years. And every time I get a Mythic Legions, I'm always pretty stoked, man. And I think they kind of pretty much keep getting better and better. A lot of the classic figures were really great. And yeah, they keep getting better and better, man. I always dig them. And yeah, you can always find these on BBTS or BigBadToyStore.com. And I believe also Big Boy Collectibles and just eBay. And just look around the various shops and on Instagram and stuff. And I'll leave because we got the address is, yeah, right there. It's mythiclegions.com, sourcehorseman.com, and storehorseman.com. You can always go to those places and yeah, just look them up on the internet. Get these figures. They're awesome when you can, because sometimes they sell out. And like I said too, if you can't get them from their store, you can always go to a Big Bad Toy Store and get the stuff from there. Awesome stuff. Anyways, thanks for watching, y'all, and have a good one. All right, later.